Hi guys. Ah, just going over some things there. Look, anyhow, first of all, welcome to my channel. This is, of course, my second YouTube channel. It's still fairly new. Uh, just turned 5 months old there, and as you may know, if you've looked at anything, elsewhere before watching this, you'll see that I have over 19,200 some odd subscribers, and I'm currently at was it 15.3 million channel views, and I do long form videos like this one you're watching now, but the majority is shorts. I love doing comedy shorts because I like to make you guys laugh. But you'll also find I do a little twist of making, a little bit of a comical element in the travel videos, shorts. I like to mix it up. But mainly this channel is for, is for your entertainment, of course, and, is to make you, make you smile, make you laugh. And hopefully I hold your interest enough that you have decided to maybe check out my creative playlist, because I have all kinds of stuff on there. I do all kinds of things, from the split screen collaboration to green screen collaborations with other creators. I really have fun with the green screen because I like some people refer to green screen, and well, just some people refer to green screen as like, oh, stealing content, blah blah blah. And there's a line there, and I don't know exactly where all it falls, but my purpose is when I use someone else's awesome content, and it's awesome because those are the ones I decide to do a green screen and incorporate some of my own acting and my own dialogue. Sometimes I'll actually speak. Sometimes I'll just lip sync with the other, creators. But the main goal is to entertain you guys, give you a different twist on an already awesome creation, and that's mainly what that's what this channel is for. And and I've got all the different kind of comments from wow, that's awesome. Sometimes people think that the stuff is real. I mean, yeah, it's real. I'm acting it, but I'm green screen. Sometimes people think that the whole thing is real, but I pointed out that no, I'm not that person. I'm just lip syncing or whatnot, just adding my own little creativeness to the short. Sometimes I'll take awesome long form videos, and I'll take a piece out and do a collaboration, with it, whatnot. But and the main thing is they say that you can do this. That's why the tools are there to use the green screen. No, I can't even talk today. The green screen, or you can collaborate by way of green screen or split screen, whether it's divided like this or like that, and whether you're on the bottom or the top of the split screen, or over here or here. What you guys know this. But I have fun with it, and I hope I entertain you guys. And of course, always, in the front there, always, if you look at it closely, sometimes people don't look at this stuff. They don't look and read, and then they make a comment before they've done their, before they've done their homework, so to speak. That's all I ask. Just do your homework and look before you start making accusations that just, that aren't right, Anyhow, I do enjoy it, doing that, and I appreciate all you guys. I do. I appreciate y'all very much for taking the time to watch my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and that's why I enjoy making videos like this one I'm making right now, to show you the real me. I mean, this is me. I mean, yeah, and like if I'm doing a dance video, you might, if you look into my content, you'll see that I do a lot of, dance stuff when I'm not having. Ouch! I'm sorry. I'm having a painful day today. Anybody that's watched any of my stuff knows that I've mentioned a couple times about a severe arthritis I have, throughout my whole body there. It's been quite a few years ago. I had an MRI done, and the results came back. That my body's basically, the doctor said, he says, you're polluted with arthritis, your whole body, head to toe, full of arthritis. Ain't that just wonderful? But as long as I can, I'm not going to let it keep me down. As long as I can, and I try to stay as active as possible. I've had a flare up here with I have not only arthritis, but I have problems with, I have sciatica, and I started out with my left side, from my lower back, and hip, going down the whole leg, and into the calf area, and into the foot. So yeah. And then here, just as of a couple months ago, I seem to have developed it on the right side now. And now today, for some reason, I don't know, it hadn't been bothering me as much, but for today, some reason, that my left side is really, that's just excruciating today. That's why I keep fidgeting in my chair here. So I apologize for that. But yeah, my hip is just killing me. My hip and my lower back on my left side. Anyhow, enough of the negativity. I don't even want to think about it. Just pardon my fidgeting, and if you see me wince or whatever, you'll know it's just it's from the the pain from the arthritis in my joints. My joints. Well. Anyhow, so arthritis, sciatica, and that's why I struggle with different things with my health, and that I think the sciatica and the arthritis as of late are the worst. And sometimes it makes it difficult if I can't be as active as I'm used to being, because I still, I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 here. This Halloween season is when my birthday rolls around. But I'm going to be 56. So for my age, I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing pretty good. But I still lift weights. I don't go, crazy, gung ho with it all, and just, I don't overdo it. I pace myself. I make sure I stretch well beforehand too, because that's the most important thing, especially when you're getting, to my age, and you're still, lifting weights, or any other thing, any other type of physical, whether you're just, going walking or what. Any kind of physical activity, you should always warm up, stretch, just get into it slowly. And of course, the older your age is, you should take more time. And you might think, I'm overdoing it. I don't have to stretch this much. Yeah, you do. Because when you don't, even when you're young, if you don't stretch properly, you could pull or tear something. And you don't want to do stuff like that. Also, almost forgot. Through all the years that I've done construction, I also have a wonderful problem with my discs. My lower discs. But anyhow, okay, that's enough. Enough of my horror stories of my health problems. Anyhow, I like to do the dance, videos with, but I haven't been doing as many of I've done a couple here, like very lightly peppered throughout, you know, the stuff, as of late because of my pain. And when I get done doing the things like taking care of our pets, I got the stairs to go up and down. So whether I'm going down into the basement or if I have to go up into the attic, I have a lot of stuff to switch around. I got to get a couple things out of the attic. I got to put a lot of things away in the attic too. And I just I've been waiting till this double sciatica flare up calms down a little more, where it's not, where it's a little more bearable. But anyhow, I do like the dance stuff, so I know that there's quite a few people out there that have watched it, because I know when I do one of those type of videos, the views, most of the time the views go way up, and I apologize for not doing as many of them as of late, and I will get back to it. But you never know, My Panama Jack. Yeah, Panama Jack. So Panama Jack. Original got that at a Cracker Barrel restaurant. Anyhow, this video is going on long, and I pray that you watch it. And the reason I'm making this video is a little bit more, in-depth look at me. And I got off the beaten path once again. But that's why I was telling you a little bit about my health stuff, because I want you to know a little bit more about me. And if you see me doing more of something else and not quite maybe something that you like more of, please hang around. Don't go off and not come back, because I love you all dearly, and you guys are the reason why I'm where I'm at this far. That's why when they monetized me and I got all those, I had way more than what I needed. It's changed now. I think I've seen something about, I'll be right out, aren't you? He's pawing at the door. It's changed, but when they monetized me, you needed 4,000 watch hours and blah blah blah, whatever it was. The charts on my stuff were like way more. I had like 55 or 56,000 watch hours. That's pretty good for an old head, as these young guys call me. Like 55 or 56,000 watch hours, and I only needed 4,000. But I wanted to make sure that when I applied for the YouTube Partner Program to get monetized, I wanted to make sure that I had way more than enough, and I did. I had way more than enough. And you needed 1,000 subscribers. And I think when I applied, I think I had like, what was it? I don't know. That's terrible. It escapes me, right? I think I had like 15 or 16,000 subscribers. Maybe I'll have to check back on that now. It was a lot, though. It was, it was way more than 1,000 subscribers, which, I'm so grateful for. And now it's like, what is it? Whoops, my computer screen went to saver. Yeah, I said earlier there. Yeah. 19,200 some subscribers, and I have over 1,100, like over 1,100 videos on this channel. My film channel has what do I have? I think I have at least 3,500 videos on my film channel, and my channel views, my lifetime channel views on the film channel are was it I think it's 2.8 million now. But, here, being 15.3 million here at Vincent Mirabella II is, for me, I mean, to some people, some of the bigger, the big YouTubers, it's peanuts to them now. But I'm sure that, if not all of them, a majority of them, I'm sure, remember where they first started. And, and how hard it is to get, where you're at. Because they say that only, I don't want to quote it wrong. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say, to be safe, I'm going to say I'm 75% sure that I heard or read somewhere here on YouTube somebody saying that out of all of the channels, only 4% of them are monetized. So that I'm honored. When they monetized me, I was honored. I just, but I do work hard at entertaining you guys, and I don't do all the fancy editing stuff. As far as you know, I'm an independent filmmaker, and I'm working on a movie and a miniseries based on my book series. So I do all that editing with my let me show you here. Got the there's my computer, but I got my fancy little. I got an iBuy Power. It's not the most expensive, and sure as heck is not the cheapest uh, computer out there. And of course, it's obsolete now because it, I've had it, I've had it for a little while now. I don't know how many months I've had it now, but I had it for quite a few months now. And I do all my editing stuff I do is for the miniseries and for my film. Uh, but the farthest I get with editing here when I'm doing these YouTube shorts and like long form video like this here, like matter of fact, I'll show you. Hopefully, I don't screw it up. If not, this will be part one. Watch for part two. But anyhow, I'm going to pause this. Ta-da! That's Oh, here I'll do it again. Oh, what's up? that's about that's about the extent of. I'm going to do a card trick for you guys too. Here, I don't know if I'll do it on this video or in the future, but I am going to do a card trick for you guys. Um, that's about as extensive as I get with the editing on here. I try to keep it simple. A lot of people I know that have these really extravagant, creator channels. I have the ability to do it, but I have other stuff that I do that takes, more of my time. So I try to keep it minimal and entertain you. So this is me. This is the real me. You don't get any more real than this. And I'm gonna give you a little walk around tour. So everybody that's stuck around and made it to this point, it's 18 minutes already. I'm gonna give you a little tour and just show you a little bit of what I do and what I do it with. But it's simple. The editing stuff, when I do a green screen, I'll focus on how everything is in the content that I just decide and I usually there's probably a couple times where I might not have, but I usually check the content creator that I'm going to I guess sample and do a green screen or split screen collaboration. 90 some percent of the time I check to see. And nowadays, I think I'm definitely going to do it every time now. But I check and see if they are, if they're also, monetized. And it's sad that you have to, do that, but because sometimes, and I learned from my, past experiences, especially on the film channel, every time you do a collaboration, via split screen or green screen or whatnot, you just don't know if that person's channel has any kind of, I don't know, any kind of something that could be a negative something, and it comes back, and if they're not monetized or something like that, and they're using something that might not be, approved, you know, whether it's music or whatnot. Yeah, well, you get the idea. I so I tried to, you know, I try to watch, you know, myself, you know, and make sure that I'm, you know, because I don't want to break any of the rules. Oh, hold on, pause. Nature calls. I'll be right back. There, I'm back. Yeah, yeah. Nature called, and also nature is calling for the other guys here. I'm coming right out, aren't you? I'm going to take them and do a potty break, and then I'll come back and I'll show you a couple things. Oh yeah, there's my security there. You know, I do the Jason. I do some, did some Michael Myers stuff, but yeah, this is the Captain Kirk. You know, William Shatner. They used his face. Some of you may know that. Some of you may not. They used William Shatner's face to make the original Michael Myers mask. And I forget how long. It's been a few years now since I know that, but it's something that I learned, later in life. I didn't learn that so early. I was like, what? I guess something always did look familiar, but creepy about it. But something always looked familiar. And when I found out it was William Shatner's face, I'm like, what? Wow. But anyhow, let me take these guys out here real quick for a break. Oh, we haven't got to the potty yet. Yeah. Come on, guys. Trying to get the older ones up. Barn shoes already set to go. But yeah, here's my yeah. Every time you hear that in one of my shorts where I'm doing the Jason and stuff, that's me doing that sound. So yeah, I didn't use any of that from any of the movies. That's my own voice doing that. I can't even get him to bark. He's ready to go, aren't you? Yeah, we got a party. Let's go. Come on, come on. I also do the voices for the dogs, because I do comedy videos, including them. All right, come on. Ooh, it's dark on a dark, hot summer night. Would you offer your throat to the werewolf? Okay, come on. Go on, hurry up. Ugh. And I'm gonna. Ugh. Oh my. Oh, give me a second. I gotta pause this. Pain. Hold on. Well, it didn't pass totally, but it's a little better. These guys are still doing their business. Anyhow, right over here to my. This is that's an aluminum brake. Anybody in construction, knows what that is. But that is something that I use. I'll be right back, guys. You go finish potty. That's something that I use to not only make stuff for homes when I'm doing fascia and whatnot and wrapping windows, but I also do it to make the outer shell parts for my MQR air car. And if you've seen some of my other older videos on this channel or on the film channel, then you'll know that I haven't got around to it because I've been having so much, but I am going to get around to it. I've been having so much problems with this sciatica and my arthritis, but up here is all the it's all the frame pieces. I have everything mapped out. This is all these are all like 8 feet long, but this is all the framework for the MQR air car. If you've seen the model, I'm sure you've seen my model. Oh, there's the windshield up there. But that is from my MQR air car from the book series, which is going to be in the miniseries, of course, and the film. I go over here, as you can see there, the windshield in there, and it's like it's very thick. It's like 3/4. I think it's like half or three. I think it's half or 3/4. Yeah, it's like it's 1/2 inch, 3/4. No, it's not 3. Well, I can't talk. Excuse me. It's 1/2 inch plexiglass. Come on, guys. Hold on one second. Yes. Okay. Here we go. All right. Come on, boys. Come on. Yeah, we'll go for a walk here, but not today. Oh, I had the Venus flytraps out on the front porch too. The way the sun is changing, it's not lasting as long out in the backyard there. They used to have sunlight until like 6:30, and with everything changing now with the fall and stuff starting. Here it is. It's what 4:30, and there's no sun out there where I had it before. Come on. And they need as much sun as possible, so they're out on the front porch. But anyhow, it's Halloween, of course, here at the Mirabella house, and we do like to decorate. Even the furniture is decorated. But yeah, look at all this. Woo! Yeah, we're. Oh, yeah. If you watch, one of my other videos too, it's actually the live video. I have a lot of stuff on that too, but and a real it mask, but we have it right now hung up on a wooden plaque there. Hello, kitties. They all float down there. Anyhow, let me go back here real quick. Okay, I'm back. I'll try to cut this, short here as soon as I can. I want to show you a couple things, and then maybe pick it up at another one in the future. There are different videos I've done. I've used different things, like in one of the Frankie the Penna, a couple. I actually used this, little snake, cobra statue from front when I was imitating Bruce Lee. Whoa! And also my Darth Vader helmet there. I bought that, believe it or not, when I was a little boy. It was in one of the local shopper papers. Weekly Bargain Bulletin, or the Dell Shopper Guide. I think it was the Weekly Bargain Bulletin. I bought it for $20, and it was an older guy. Well, at the time he was older. I think he was probably like in his, late 30s, early 40s, and I bought it for $20. I still have I wanted a written receipt. I was so, I don't know, ahead of my, I was ahead of my age. I just, like the businessman in me, I guess. But yeah, you've also seen, one of these old things. When I do the different videos, but yeah, anyhow, I bought that helmet for $20, and it's a Dawn Post Studio one, and may he rest in peace now. I got it autographed by David Prowse, that played the physical part in the original movies, the original Star Wars movies back in 1977. And I unfortunately I didn't get to get I guess James Earl Jones's signature. And he's getting older. It was a little harder to catch him at at places where you could get him to sign things. But that was one of my lifetime goals. I never got to reach, and now now there's no way to do it. But Star Wars has been a very positive thing in my life since I was a little boy. Because well, I'll get into that in another video. But anyhow, there's a I've also used this Vader. You can see how big he is. I used that in some of my videos. And of course, I used my little Grogu and a little zombie and Yoda. And there's R2-D2. There's a C-3PO helmet. And this here, of course, this is my Shorty. And he's my own creation from my book series. And I do the voice for him. Hi, I'm Shorty. How you doing? He's got a little Italian accent. But yeah, I'll have all kinds of stuff. More, prop stuff that I haven't Haven't got around to using those yet. But Tammy got me this. I haven't even unpackaged it yet. But oh yeah, we got some other cool things. Oh, and then back here, it's the robot from RoboCop back in the day. Yeah, that's original little you know, RoboCop robot. Daredevil. Here is a homemade diorama. I'll have to dig that out in a future video. Tammy made that for me. That's pretty awesome. Looks like you know what? Let me see. I got to get a lot of these things put away in the attic. She made this using a real cup, and glued it all together and made a little miniature diorama to make it look like it's pouring lava. Yeah. But yeah, she's very creative too. Well, I'm not the only creative one in this house. She also paints, and I paint also. Different couple, things like she's, and of course kids do that stuff too. But yeah, she paints angels. Daughter Brittany did that one, and that one that's of Chewy, our belated Chewy there. We miss him. He was awesome. And I haven't painted it yet, but I drew this on canvas for her. That was all of that's all of the dogs. It's got Chewy in the center, and then Barnett Chew and Gagey and Oliver and Gus. They're all there. And then I drew this little pug with a motorcycle and a leather jacket and a hat for her. I drew it on the canvas, and then she painted it. And here's a little one up here that she did of Gidget. Yeah. Oh, and here's another one of my MQR air car builds, my own creation back in there. And this here, that is another one of my creations. He's not painted, he's not done. I have to do a few things yet to him, but he's a futuristic yellow lab robot. Yes. He's gonna be pretty cool when he's done. I used him in some other of my videos, I think on the film channel. I don't know if I've used him on this channel here yet or not. I don't know. There's so many videos, it's it's hard to keep straight. And of course the Venus flytrap, there's one of them. The other big Venus flytrap that I used puppet to do the puppeteering with, Tammy made him for me, and she used a Nerf football and other various things, and very, very creative. Oh, I made my own homemade Michael Jackson glove. Yeah, because when I'm doing those dance videos that I was talking about earlier, before I got off the beaten path when I was talking about my arthritis, that's why I don't do that stuff as much now. I still do them, but not as often. But when I have a good day coming up here, I'll make sure that I do one. But yeah, I do the moonwalk, I do the toe stand, and I stay up on my toes a pretty good amount of time. And that's probably really helped aggravate my sciatica. But who cares? I love doing it. Yeah, so moonwalk, toe stands, and I do the spins, I think the most spins I ever get when I'm having a really good day, it's hard to get a really good day, but when I have a really good day, I can get 5 spins in a row. Not bad. Not too shabby for an old man, huh? But yeah, it's hard to see, but this is one closet. Yeah, I have more than one closet. Oh, imagine that. But yeah, you're looking through here. I've got all different kinds of, there's a Superman. I have a Superman jacket back in there. I have a Beat It jacket. And there's a band style jacket. I know it's hard to probably see all this stuff, but what I'm feeling when I'm not having so much pain, I'm gonna do another video. I'm sorry guys, I gotta sit down. Hold on one second. Ooh, wow. Come close, I think, to cutting this video here short here in a few minutes. It's really, I'm gonna have to take some of my, I hate to take it, but I have to take some of my pain medicine and just maybe relax here in the living room, maybe watch some Y Files or something. I love watching the Y Files. So big shout out to AJ and Hecklefish from the Y Files. And if you don't know what the Y Files are, you got to check them out. If you like, sci-fi, history, all kinds of everything from conspiracy theories to whatnot. I mean, he does stuff on the UAPs, UFOs, and Bigfoot, and ghosts, and trust me, if it's something that's been out there in the strange realm of the news, world, and things that we're not supposed to know about or hear about, he he investigates them. He does a great job. Oh yeah, behind me there, I do like, I have a bow. I love shooting a bow and arrow. I love practicing with that. Oh, and up there, that thing right there is, I made that myself. That's one. I made another one too. That's a homemade matte box that goes onto my movie camera. My movie camera shoots in widescreen. 4K. I know there's stuff that a lot more, but you don't need anything. 4K is good enough. It's 4K is perfect. So when I get my stuff done and I have the premiere at the local theaters, it's it's perfect for projection. Also in this cabinet here, ooh, look, it's a flying saucer. No, just a reflection there of the light. In here I have all kinds of, it's hard to see them, but I have all kinds of martial arts gadgetry that I've used. I use a lot of them on my film channel. I do everything. I do the nunchucks. I can do nunchucks and butterfly knives blindfolded. I started martial arts when I was a little boy, and I still do martial arts. Not as of today. I mean, it's been a couple of days. That's probably why I have a flare up. I do my martial arts stuff, and I keep myself focused that way, and because you never know, you might you never know. You might have to use it for self-defense, Hopefully, you never have to do stuff like that, but you never know. But, for other forms of self-defense, like I said earlier in the video, I don't own firearms. I used to back in the day when I was younger, but nowadays, though, I do have to say I'm very, very happy with it. I have to say I've went down the road for to choose the the Byrna, the SD, the self-defense Byrna launcher, and the Byrna launchers, they're not firearms. They launch projectiles, of plastic projectiles, and you can get different kinds and stuff. The plastic ones are good enough to, hey, trust me, from what I've seen, when I've practiced with it, and I've seen other people on on YouTube, and they do the professional style Byrna things. They're they're showing the performance, and they show everything from the plastic, the kinetic style balls, I think they call them, and they also do the ones like the was it pepper or mace pepper ones or whatever. Yeah, you don't need all that, but they even do the aluminum ones, But yeah, you don't need all that. The plastic one does enough, when it hits its target to, in my opinion, it does enough to, hey, I would think, from what I've seen, if you get hit by one of those and you're still coming, then you're a fool. Because it looks very painful. Because I seen one of the things on YouTube. There's two guys on there, and those crazy guys, they were actually, they took turns shooting at each other to see how, I'm like, whoa, and I think they were doing a thing too for Berna sent them a bunch of different products, the different type of, pepper ball and all this is in there. They even shot each other with the pepper just to see how, and I'm like, whoa, these guys are crazy. But it was very informative, very entertaining, and a very thorough video that I watched on them. But there's different people that do that. But yeah, I mean, another show I seen him. This guy, he used a coconut. He used a coconut for demonstration. He used different things, but a coconut was one of the things that he showed, and he hit that with one of the little plastic, and I forget how. I'm not that familiar with it yet on with the specs on it, but I forget how many feet per second that it launches them, but and I don't remember how close he was, but he kept targeting on the coconut, and the coconut started to crack. That tells me, hey, if you think, if you're out there and if you're a bad person and you think you're going to, attack somebody and try to bring them some type of harm or rob them or whatever, and if they warn you and say, hey, I got a burner, and I don't want to, I don't want to use it, and if you think, ha ha, he's got a little, he got a little BB gun or whatever you want to call it, you better think again, because everything that I've seen, and for me, target practicing with my own, uh, unless you're Superman, I'd run. I wouldn't play with them. But yeah, the nice thing about them is they're I think they're legal in all, they're legal in all 50 states, I'm pretty sure. Uh, and there's maybe like a handful or less, like 4 or 5 that have certain stipulations where blah 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 this I don't know, but it's they're legal in all 50 states, and some states have their own little special rules. So you're supposed to really pay attention to the rules and see the do's and do nots if you purchase a burner launcher, which is, like I said, it's not a firearm, it's not a gun, it's nothing like that. It's just a burner launcher. It launches these projectiles, and it's for self-defense. But yeah, you know, legal. Now I remember what I was going to say. Sorry about that. That's another thing with not doing all the fancy editing. Um, can't get any more real than that. This is me. None of us are perfect. I'm far from perfect. Legal in all 50 states, and there's no background. You don't need a permit to carry it. So you can. Now I don't know what. I mean, I'm sure it's something that you don't want to carry. Like if you go into the bank or the post office, I'm sure you don't want to leave it in your vehicle. But yeah, you can carry it on your person in general, and you don't need a carry permit because it's not a firearm, and you don't need a background check or nothing. Anybody can purchase it. I mean, anybody, you know. But all I can say is be careful, be mindful, and if you do get one, practice with it. Learn how to use it, and be prepared, because you never know. You might have to defend yourself someday, and your family. And it's better to be prepared, be safe, than to have a regret saying, "Wow, if only I had." Okay, anyhow, I don't know how I got off the beaten path. I do that because I always get off the beaten path. Because I just blah, 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 I ramble on. So, like I said earlier, I appreciate, you guys. I know everybody doesn't watch all my videos, from beginning to end. But I do appreciate all of you who do. It means a lot to me. Um, But yeah, I have. Yeah, this is my real guitar. I keep it in here so it don't get all dusted up. Matter of fact, I just used that in a short there. Um, I did a he had a comedy short. He's what is it? Michael Myers, the Louisiana Michael Myers, I think is his handle exactly. Louisiana Michael Myers, I'm pretty sure. Um, I love his channel. He's hilarious. But yeah, I just did a little split screen, or was it green screen, or one of both? I don't know. I just did a short, using my guitar in there. I had somebody say once, a long time ago on the film channel, I think it was, well, you're not really playing that. In the comments, of course not. I mean, this is for entertainment and short. Yeah, I'm not playing. That's just the music that's used in the background. So, but I mean, I do know how to play it. But when you're doing these shorts and stuff like that, try to make it look as realistic as possible. I mean, you have some people out there that just, I don't know. Some people enjoy trolling people. I don't know. But you know what? It's like money. It doesn't matter. It all spends the same. So publicity. Positive or negative. Publicity is publicity. It puts you out there, and gets you, more known. And what is it? I think, is it Queen Elizabeth that said, to be known, one must be shown to be known. It's something like that. I don't know if that's perfectly worded or not. Oh, here, I gotta show you something. Here. Um, we were at a yard sale earlier this summer, and I found these old spectacles. It reminded me, they're like steampunk. I was in the bath one day when I realized I was destined for greatness. Jack Nicholson used those lines. I think it was in Batman. Of course, that wasn't, doing his voice. It was just, top of my head. But besides these, I got a couple other goodies, but besides that, I haven't got an actual case for it to protect it, so I keep it in here. Woo-hoo. Voila. Yes. A yard sale. And no, it's not the. It's not a real. What is it? Stradivarian. However you say that. I wish it was. If it was, I'd probably, I don't know. If it was, I'm sure that I would have went and found somebody to purchase it. But yeah, it's just, it's a prop. It looks good. So it's not the real expensive violin, but it is a real violin. And get up and stretch here a little bit. And I don't know if you have watched any of my Frankie LaPena green screen collaborations. I do. I do a lot of different things, but I even do like little alien stuff. I use that in one of them. You never know what I'm gonna, come up with. You just never know. That's pretty cool, huh? Voila! Oh, smoke and mirrors, as they said back in the day. It's all smoke and mirrors. Oh, Tammy gets me these little things too. She gets me these what are they? Pop rocks. She got me one of these. Oh, Michael Jackson one. Apologize for the glare. Michael Jackson vinyl figure. It's the one with the Thriller jacket. She got me Darth Vader too. And Vito Corleone. Oh. You come to my house and you disrespect me. You leave me with no choice but to set an example. Lefty, Put him in the trunk. Oh. Hey, oh yeah, I also have an acoustic guitar. Yeah, I got some headphones. I have a lot of cool stuff. When I'm feeling a little better, I'll make a maybe not so long a video and maybe a little bit more detail. All right, I want to show you something. Let me pause this. Now, up into the attic. I have a lot of work to do. Oh, look, it's another one of those. Yeah, I have a couple of those. I have all kinds of old stuff. I even have old movie projectors. That I got. One I got like for $5. It was at a library indoor yard sale. But yeah, I make all kinds of. Here's a little plastic looking. Plastic laser props, laser gun props for my miniseries and movie, and all of my temporal, well, not all of them, just a few of my temporal knights that will be used. My very first original one, the very first original TK2. TK2 standing for Temporal Knight, not to be confused with the Star Wars Stormtrooper TKs. Sometimes people get that mixed up. But anyhow, my original one with everything from his boots clear up to the helmet. Everything is all in one big giant storage box. And believe it or not, it was sitting in the room there that I just was talking to you guys. Sit down again with this sciatic nerves. Oh my goodness, stuff is killing me. But yeah, the original, my original Temporal Knight build, I built them all from scratch. What I do is I take old motorcycle and motocross and also sports helmets too, whether they're hockey or baseball or whatnot, batting helmets. Any type of helmet that I can incorporate one of my own futuristic designs from my miniseries and film, I'll use them and build my own, build my own new thing for my drawings, because I draw all this stuff up. Everything from my MQR air car designs. I've drawn all kinds of stuff ever since I was a young boy, and I still have all my drawing stuff. I even have my original. Well, I think it's I gotta check it. I haven't checked it for a long time. I think it's 38 pages, 38 or 48. I forget. I think it's 38 pages. It was a short story, which was the original version when I was a young kid of, which I, ended up titling it The Transmetrodome Device, which means across and beyond marked time. And of course, I've already told you guys before, I'm changing the title. And anyhow, back then, it was the original story that I come up with as a short story, and it evolved. I just kept adding to it and developing it as I got older and older. And then from my later teenage years into my early adult life, I really started to really get hardcore in depth with it. But I never, I won't say had the time. I guess you always have the time, but sometimes you don't always use it as wisely as you should. I think if I'd have done a few things different, in my life when I was younger, I hate using the O word. 3-letter words should be bad too. Anyhow, I kept getting more and more and more creative, and just, I started really elaborating hardcore on my designs. I would take my earlier sketches and I would develop them. I mean, I went to Votech, and I took up drafting. So I learned a lot from drafting, and I incorporated that into my, you know, my airship builds, everything from my, MQR air cars to all the various spaceships that are in my book series. And I I would develop my earlier sketches and do all the top, bottom, front, side, every angle of the vehicle, and each one of them I would draw that up, and then I put them in my either my filing cabinet or somewhere I tuck them away in a little I have so many storage boxes and whatnot, whether it's a filing cabinet or whatever. I keep all my stuff organized, and if I'm looking for a special something, I look back and I refer to all my original drawings and then my more developed drawings, and you see that the 2 foot long model that I built, for the MQR, and then I showed you the parts out in the garage there, like I put back together, because not this spring, but last spring, I had 16 feet long built of it, and then a mini burst. We had a bunch of tornadoes in the local area, and a mini burst from one of those tornadoes touched down, and it wrapped the MQR, life-size MQR air car around a 5-trunk oak tree. So all the parts in it, there was PVC, there was aluminum, and some fiberglass, and it wrapped it all around that big, huge, one of the big, huge limbs of that oak tree, like it was, paper mache or something. I was like, just crinkled and cracked, and I was able to salvage, some of it, and some things I wasn't able to salvage. But I had the frame all rebuilt, Thank goodness for my specs. So it was very wise of me to do that years ago. So, because I have all that now. But here, when I'm feeling a little more up to it, and I don't, maybe this winter here when I have a little more time, because, the property here keeps me hopping. There's a lot to keep up with, with all the grass cutting and, a couple acres to cut grass and whack weeds, and we've had different trees come down. I've had to cut them up, and and then there's 2 that were close that I had to take down because if they fell down, they would have damaged. They would have brought damage to the house and garage, and a couple of vehicles that aren't parked in the garage. So yeah, it's it's just, an ongoing thing. Excuse me. It's an ongoing thing, keeping up with stuff. And then, of course, the pets. So, but I'm plugging away at it. And, one of these days, I'm going to have so much, more to show you with the air car. All of the... It won't take long to get it, put together, because, I know everything. If I have any, kind of something that I forget, I check my, my drawings, check my specs there, and, but it's like an erector set, put it all together, and then I use my aluminum brake I showed you earlier in this video to make the outer shell. Some of the things, like I said, some of the things were salvageable, some weren't. So the parts that weren't salvageable, I will bend the new metal. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this little bit of the real me, behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. It's the real me. And for the record, I kind of got off it. The niche, I'm the niche. Not the comedy, not the travel shorts, not the whatever. Remember, if you're making a channel, you're the niche. And that's what I learned from Stephen Thompson. You're the niche. The people are coming to the channel to watch you. You are what brought them there. They want to see the real you. Just remember that. It's not, if you're fixing cars or whatever. That's not your niche. You're the niche. So the sooner you realize that you're the niche, the faster you'll grow. I love you all. Peace. Until the next time. Stay safe and enjoy this Halloween season. Yeah, we love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share. Yeah, there's nothing up here for you. I'm just talking to the people. Yeah, of course you are. Oh, Barney too, yeah. Yeah. Peace. And happy Halloween ahead of time. Yeah, happy Halloween. Yeah, Shay. Happy Halloween, Shay. Happy Halloween. Hi-ya! Wah! Gigi's a Kung Fu master. All 2 pounds and 3 ounces of her. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I almost forgot. Please leave a comment, and tell me what you would like to see. Whatever. But leave something nice. Something nice in the comment section. It tells the algorithms that you like my work. And, of course, the more, things grow, the more I can bring to you. But she's never going to get any bigger than 2 pounds, 3 ounces. She is going to be 6 years old here this coming spring. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Yeah. I got 2 pounds, 3 ounces of might. Hi-ya! They'll all float down here. No, they're not floating today. So back off. All right. Peace. I love you all. This time, check out one of my other videos.